Most men over 50 believe their testosterone is falling because they're getting older. But that's not the real reason. It's not age. It's inactivity. It's sitting for hours every day. It's losing muscle tension, blood flow, and nerve control. The three systems that keep a man's hormones alive. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, men's health and performance coach. And I can tell you this with absolute clarity. Testosterone doesn't vanish with time. It shuts down when your body stops giving it a reason to rise. After age 40, your production declines roughly 1% per year. But here's the truth most doctors never mention. When you reactivate specific muscle groups and breathing patterns, your body can reignite natural testosterone, often within weeks. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need to train like a 20-year-old. You just need to stimulate your body in the way it was designed to be used, through strength, stillness, and oxygen. Today, I'll walk you through 4 doctor-approved exercises that target the root mechanisms behind testosterone production: blood circulation, muscle activation, and nervous system balance. Each one is simple. Each one has measurable hormonal effects. And together, they form a foundation that every man over 50 should rebuild if he wants his energy, confidence, and drive back. So before you spend another dollar on pills or powders, do this instead. Let's begin with the first exercise, the deep squat hold, your gateway to restoring blood flow and reawakening the hormonal engine inside your lower body. Exercise 1, the deep squat hold. If there's one position that instantly tells me how healthy a man's body really is, it's the deep squat. Not the kind you rush through at the gym. I mean the slow, grounded hold that activates every muscle from your ankles to your hips. Here's why this matters. Your legs and glutes make up over 60% of your total muscle mass. They're also surrounded by the largest arteries and veins in the body, the femoral and iliac networks, which control circulation to your pelvic region. When these areas get weak or compressed from years of sitting, blood flow to your lower body slows down. Less blood means less oxygen, less nutrient delivery, and less hormonal output from your testes. That's why the deep squat hold is a non-negotiable. It's not just a leg exercise, it's a hormonal reset. How to do it. Stand with your feet slightly wider than your shoulders, toes turned out about 15 degrees. Lower yourself slowly until your hips drop below your knees. Keep your heels on the ground and your spine straight. Now, place your elbows inside your knees, palms together, and hold this position for 30 to 45 seconds. Breathe deeply through your nose. On each exhale, relax your pelvic floor slightly and sink a little deeper. Within seconds, you'll feel pressure in your thighs and hips. That's blood being forced into the capillaries that feed your reproductive organs. It's the same vascular pump mechanism your body uses to deliver testosterone and nitric oxide, where they're needed most. Research from the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that compound lower body movements like squats increase both free testosterone and growth hormone for up to 48 hours post-exercise. Even more, static holds, like this one, amplify nitric oxide release, improving endothelial function and circulation throughout the lower pelvis. So don't rush it. Hold, breathe, and let your body do what it's built to do. Circulate, activate, and recover. When your hips open and your blood starts moving again, your hormones follow. That's the real foundation of male vitality, and it starts right here. Exercise 2, the hip thrust. If the squat restores blood flow, the hip thrust reactivates the power source behind it, your glutes. Here's the problem. Most men over 50 have completely lost connection to this muscle group. Years of sitting, tight hip flexors, and chest-dominant training patterns turn off the glutes, the body's largest, most hormonally responsive muscle. That disconnection does more than weaken your posture. It kills testosterone. Why? Because muscle activity is a signal. When large muscles contract under load, your brain releases luteinizing hormone, LH, from the pituitary gland, the same messenger that tells your testes to produce testosterone. No activation means no signal. No signal means decline. Here's how to fix it. Sit on the floor with your upper back resting on a sturdy bench or couch edge. Bend your knees 90 degrees and plant your feet flat, shoulder width apart. Now press through your heels, lifting your hips until your torso forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. At the top, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Imagine trying to crack a walnut between them, and hold for 2 full seconds before lowering slowly. That squeeze is everything. It's not just tension, it's a neurological trigger. Each powerful contraction floods the area with oxygen-rich blood and fires the nerves that communicate directly with your lower endocrine system. A 2018 Harvard Medical Review found that compound posterior chain exercises like hip thrusts and deadlifts significantly increase testosterone and growth hormone levels compared to upper body isolation training. The reason? They engage the largest muscle groups and force the nervous system to recruit more motor units, a direct hormonal amplifier. Start with 2 sets of 10 controlled reps. Focus on the top hold and full glute contraction. Over time, this single movement restores strength in your hips, improves lower back stability, and reignites the hormonal feedback loop that most men lose after midlife. Remember, when your glutes fire, your testosterone does too. Exercise 3. The push-up hold. If the lower body builds testosterone through mass and blood flow, the upper body reinforces it through tension and control. And nothing demonstrates that better than the push-up hold. Most men do push-ups too fast, chasing numbers instead of connection. But true hormonal activation doesn't come from movement. It comes from resistance, from holding your body in controlled strain. Here's how to perform it. Start in a standard push-up position. Hands under shoulders, body in one straight line, feet hip-width apart. Inhale through your nose as you lower your body in 3 slow seconds, keeping your elbows tucked at 45 degrees. Pause 1 inch above the ground. Hold that position for 5 full seconds. Then exhale and push back up with controlled power. That trembling you feel in your arms and chest? That's not weakness, it's neural recruitment. Your brain is firing every available muscle fiber to maintain stability. That full body engagement triggers a temporary rise in anabolic hormones, including testosterone and human growth hormone. A 2017 Journal of Strength and Conditioning study showed that static contractions and slow eccentric reps produce a higher hormonal response than high-volume training. The reason is simple. Prolonged muscle tension creates a metabolic and nervous system stress that your body interprets as a call for strength. Testosterone rises to meet that demand. Do 8 to 10 repetitions, focusing on precision, not speed. Keep your body straight, your breath steady, and your core tight. Beyond hormones, this hold teaches your body a critical skill, the ability to generate tension on demand. And the stronger your ability to hold tension, the more efficiently your nervous system communicates with your endocrine system. This is how strength becomes chemistry, and how a simple push-up becomes a hormonal signal. Exercise 4, the farmer hold. There's a reason doctors and physiologists use grip strength as a marker of biological age. It's not just about forearm muscles. It's a direct reflection of your nervous system's vitality and testosterone balance. Men with stronger grip strength consistently show higher levels of circulating testosterone. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that men in the highest grip strength quartile had up to 20% greater total testosterone than those in the lowest. Why? Because grip strength represents full-body neural drive, the brain's ability to activate muscles under tension, and that same neural intensity fuels hormone production. Here's how to do it. Stand tall, holding a pair of moderate dumbbells or heavy water jugs at your sides. Feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, shoulders pulled back, core tight. Now simply hold. For 30 to 45 seconds, keep your chest open, eyes forward, and fists closed as if you were holding the ground through your hands. The key is composure under load. Your forearms will burn, your breath will tighten. Stay still. That's your body training hormonal endurance, the ability to stay calm under pressure while maintaining strength. This exercise does more than strengthen your hands. It stimulates your entire sympathetic-parasympathetic balance, the exact system that regulates testosterone output. When you hold static tension without losing control of your breath, your nervous system learns resilience, your cardiovascular system improves nitric oxide response, and your hormones stabilize. Start with 2 or 3 rounds of 30-second holds. Focus on quality, upright posture, deep nasal breathing, full control. You'll notice within a week that your handshake feels firmer, your posture taller, and your focus sharper. Grip isn't just strength, it's control, confidence, and chemistry. And the stronger your grip becomes, the stronger your hormonal signal gets. So, gentlemen, 4 simple exercises, 1 clear purpose: to restart the systems your hormones depend on. The deep squat. Hold restores circulation where testosterone is made. The hip thrust reactivates your strongest dormant muscle, the glutes, to reignite hormonal signaling. The push-up hold rebuilds full body tension and neural control, and the farmer hold trains the grip and nervous endurance that keep testosterone stable through stress. You don't need complicated routines or miracle supplements. You just need consistent, controlled effort, applied to the right movements. These are not workouts for vanity. They're prescriptions for biology. They retrain your blood flow, your muscle tone, and your nervous system, the 3 foundations of natural testosterone. So here's your challenge. Perform these 4 moves 5 days a week for the next month. Track your sleep, your mood, your energy, and your confidence. Because when your body starts working as it was designed to, your hormones will follow, and you'll feel it in every part of your life. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, and this is how men over 50 rebuild their testosterone, not by chasing age, but by commanding biology.